So what's up guys, in this tutorial I'll show you guys how to do Lullaby skip, which just lets you enter Snowhead Temple without Lullaby or Goron. So this works on Japanese only. There is a method on English I'll be explaining right at the start, so if you do want to do this in English you can. It's just you won't be able to see how to do it. So you want to do the Great Fairy Fountain Rung from Woodfall, which I can't really explain right now, but you can look it up. I'll probably gonna make a guide for it eventually, so if you want to just wait for that you can. So what you want to do is once you're in the fairy fountain, you want to leave it, and then once you first get control of frame, you want to hit down. So once you've hit down, you want to start mashing B, and you want to do 7 slashes, and after the 7th slash, you want to pull a bomb and get ISG off of it. Depending on how well you do this, you can actually have enough time for 2 ISG attempts, but you really want to get it first try. So I'll try to show you what that looks like. And okay, well, that was pretty bad. So right there I turned. Also, one thing I should mention about this, is actually a good thing. If you fail it, you have to re-enter. You can't just do it again because for some reason the camera angle changes. I'll show you. I'll try to get ISG this time. For 6, 7. Alright, once you have ISG, you want to flick the control stick to the left, hold target and shield, let go of left, and just keep holding target and shield until the bomb explodes. Now you can pause buffer this. I really would not recommend it. It's really slow. You just want to wait till the wind stops blowing. Like this right here. And you want to side hop to the left. So once you side hop to the left, you need to let go of target and do a roll. And then right as you do the roll, you need to pull a bomb and chuck it forward. And if you do it right, you should hit a falling boulder. I'll try to show you what that looks like. That was really bad. So that should not hit it. Yeah, as you saw, that boulder would have been hit by it. Now, if you do this part too slowly, the boulder can actually knock you off. Hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. If it is, then that's not good. So now this is the hardest part of the trick right here. You need to get this is really hard. So you want to get in this corner right where I am and hit C up. Now there's a few criteria in order to get the C up. So first of all, the wind can't be blowing. So if you get blown in this corner, it won't work. You can C up and then have the wind blow you in this corner. But if the wind's blowing, you get in this corner, you can't. You have to wait. You have to get out of the corner and try again. Second thing is, if you hit target, you can't do it. And third thing is, if you get stuck in the corner, you can't do it. So if any 3 of those things happen, you gotta get out of the corner, enter it, and do what I just did. So you want to get like alignment kind of like this. Your goal is to have, if you see here, the clock at the bottom, how it has like 12 lines. You want the 6th line, which is the way you're facing, to be a little bit to the right of this pillar, so you don't get caught in it. Or if you look at the B button, how it's barely touching it, that's kind of the alignment. It's kind of hard to explain it without actually, like, you know, yeah. So you want to turn around and hit target, and then you want to wait for the wind to start blowing. Once you either hear it or see it, it actually is, you can do it really late. Like I've done this like a couple seconds after it starts and it still works. It's pretty lenient, but if you do it too late, then the wind will it'll screw you over. So once you do that, you want to pull a bomb and start, and then after the 3rd flash, the 3rd red flash, which is the last slow one, you want to pause again. So you see how it's now, after that, it's fading to blue. Here it's blue, it's entirely blue. So the 2nd frame of it being entirely blue, you can actually do this, but I like to do the next frame because it's a lot easier to see. It's the 1st frame right here where it's like becoming red, so it's kind of like a purplish tint. So you want to hold down shield and target on the control stick, and then buffer an A input and unpause lag. And you'll do a backflip. You'll drop the bomb and do a backflip. Make sure you keep holding down and target and shield. You don't have to hold A. And you want to start buffering until this frame right here where his, like, if you look at his right leg, it's kind of like a little stub. Now you can actually pause buffer one more frame, like how I just did, and it'll still work if you release down on either of these 2 frames. So if you just keep pause buffering now, once you've let go down, right here, this frame. Now once you hit this frame, you want to start holding target, shield, and mashing the A button. And if you did everything right, you should get a super slide, like this. And then the wind should push you to the right, and you should barely get stopped. And then if you did it right, the wind will just push you into this corner right here. Now once you're in this corner, you're gonna want to let go of shield, and then you're gonna wait. And don't, whatever you do, don't touch the control stick. So once you're in this far corner, you just want to wait for the wind to start blowing a 3rd again. Now that the wind's blowing, you want to do 2 tube hovers backwards, and then you should do a 3rd backflip, and it should put you on the platform. Like this. And now you're really good. The wind will constantly blow you to the side of this, so it's really hard to fall off, although you can get stuck. Now this is when blowing up the boulder will come in handy, because there's going to be a boulder coming up here that will be annoying since I didn't blow it up, but it's not the be-all end-all, because you can just avoid it if you play smart. If you stay at the edge, you can avoid it. So right here, it's this boulder right here. This boulder is really annoying. See, it just hit me. So now that's what happens if you don't hit the boulder. That will happen. So now I'll try to show you. So if you fail it, like I just did, you want to re-enter the loading zone of the fairy fountain. Otherwise, your angle is going to be screwed, and the boulder is going to have a messed up timing. I don't know what that was. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to try again. This time, I want to try to hit the boulder. I should hit the boulder. Yep, I heard it and saw it. So now that it hit the boulder, that boulder will respawn, I think, one more time. Once you get to the top for some reason, it respawns. And then after that, it shouldn't come back. So then I just try to do the trick again. If it fails, I'm just going to have to re-record this. And I know I've already done it a couple times. So now that I'm in this corner, I'm going to do the lineup. Now, one thing I should mention is for the backflip, after I let go down, I like to sometimes try to buffer 2 frames because it's a little bit faster. Alright, so that's what happens if you have a bad angle. I think that actually might have been because I pulled the ball. I had a bad timing on my super slide, but I'm not sure. That's it. If you don't get ISG, you'll be blown off immediately. That's actually why you need ISG. Is so you don't get blown off immediately like that. I think that's all the ways of failing this trick I showed, and I wanted to show. Oh yeah, that's a second try ISG you can get. That really close. That might not hit it. Okay, it hit it. Good. You really want that boulder to be hit. It makes this so much easier. Nope. I did not hit C up. I hit C up too early. There we go. So you want to turn around, targets, wait for the wind to come back. 1, 2, 3. Start buffering frames. Down shield. A. And I'll just get to the part where I got to. It's gonna be quiet for now. So what you want to do once you get to this last curve right here is climb up it like this. Try to hit it at this really weird spot right here. Now once you like this, you want to target, and then once the wind dies, just start mashing side hops to the right. That's what happens if you get blown as you're side hopping to the right. So yeah, that's what happens if you side hop to the right. Now I'm just gonna cut to a successful attempt.